Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Zhao Lusi relies on medication to maintain top-tier resources. On March 27, the lingering chill of early spring still hung over the streets of Shanghai. Wrapped in a thick coat, a young woman stood quietly on a street corner, her presence so understated that she could easily have been mistaken for an ordinary college student grabbing coffee between classes. With no makeup, a pair of black-rimmed glasses, and a subdued demeanor, she blended almost seamlessly into the crowd. Yet the moment one noticed the stern, watchful security guard standing close beside her, it became clear that she was no ordinary passerby. This seemingly fragile figure, so slender she appeared almost weightless, was in fact Zhao Lusi, one of the most sought-after stars in today's entertainment industry. It was difficult to reconcile this pale, delicate image with the once vibrant and radiant sweetheart persona that had captured the hearts of millions. Candid close-up photos, often unforgiving in their honesty, revealed a stark contrast to her public image. Her cheeks appeared noticeably sunken, not in a sculpted or refined way, but in a manner that suggested exhaustion and depletion. Standing just over 1.6 meters tall, Zhao Lusi once embodied a healthy, youthful charm. Now, beside the tall and imposing figures of her security team, she seemed almost alarmingly thin, her frame so slight it evoked a sense of fragility rather than elegance. This was no longer the glowing actress audiences were accustomed to seeing on screen, but a figure that raised quiet concern. What makes this transformation even more striking is how quickly it occurred. Just 2 months earlier, at a high-profile Bulgari event, discussions online centered around whether she had gained a bit of weight. At the time, many praised her slightly fuller face, noting that it gave her a more relaxed, graceful aura. Yet in a matter of weeks, that vitality seemed to vanish, replaced by a sharp, almost brittle thinness. Such rapid physical changes inevitably spark questions about the pressures and sacrifices behind the scenes, pressures that remain largely invisible to the public eye. The entertainment industry has long imposed rigid and often unrealistic standards on actresses, particularly when it comes to body image. Zhao Lusi herself once revealed that she had reduced her weight to just 39.5 kilograms for a role, an extreme measure taken in pursuit of a certain aesthetic ideal. More concerning, however, was her admission that maintaining such a condition required long-term reliance on medication. Rather than sounding like a testament to discipline, this revelation carried an unsettling undertone, hinting at the physical toll exacted by the demands of fame. In recent statements, Zhao Lusi has expressed a desire to gradually reduce her dependence on medication and focus on recovering her health before committing to new projects. While this may seem like a sensible and necessary step, the reality of the industry raises an important question: can such a pause truly be afforded? At present, her career is flourishing, with access to top-tier resources that many of her peers can only aspire to. From exclusive fashion opportunities to high-profile brand collaborations, her status remains firmly at the top. Yet these privileges often come with unspoken conditions, chief among them the expectation to maintain a flawless, almost ethereal appearance. This paradox is perhaps most evident in the reactions of fans. On one hand, many express genuine concern, urging her to eat more and take better care of herself. On the other, they continue to celebrate and circulate images that emphasize her extreme thinness, drawn to the very aesthetic that may be contributing to her condition. This contradiction reflects a broader cultural dynamic in which fragility is often romanticized, even when it comes at the expense of health. In truth, Zhao Lusi's situation is not unique. It is symptomatic of a larger issue within the entertainment world, where physical transformation is frequently treated as a professional requirement rather than a personal choice. Actors are expected to gain or lose weight rapidly to suit different roles, pushing their bodies to the limit in the process. Over time, this cycle can become unsustainable, with long-term consequences that are rarely acknowledged until it is too late. The allure of fame, with its dazzling lights and endless applause, often conceals the sacrifices that lie beneath the surface. Awards, endorsements, and fashion accolades may appear glamorous, but they cannot compensate for the gradual erosion of one's well-being. In an industry driven by visibility and constant reinvention, individuals risk becoming trapped in a cycle where their value is measured by appearance rather than health or happiness. Ultimately, the story unfolding around Zhao Lusi serves as a quiet yet powerful reminder of the human cost behind the pursuit of perfection. Beneath the layers of styling, branding, and public expectation is a young woman navigating immense pressure. When the spotlight fades and the carefully constructed image dissolves, what remains is not the illusion of glamour, but the reality of a person in need of balance and care. Perhaps what audiences truly need is not another image of flawless beauty, but a return to something more genuine, an appreciation for vitality, authenticity, and well-being. In a world that moves at an unforgiving pace, allowing space for recovery and self-preservation may be the most radical act of all.